what are we doing? We are going to an art gallery to Joseph. I should know his name. Joseph Klibansky. Let me show you his Instagram. Let me initiate the live stream chat. Hi. Okay, it's done. Wow, we have a new chat outlay that I've accidentally set yesterday. Oh no, why is going out like clavicular, the female inversion still in there? That was from yesterday. Bro, I tried to stream like clavicular. I really couldn't do it. But I do the same things as he does. Just like for I'm not streaming it. It's not wise. Um but okay, I will just hide this. I can just hide my name as well. Like people know my name. Like it's on YouTube. Like it's on the title. Okay. Maybe I should make the chat a little smaller. Mm-mm-mm. No, you know what? I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not going to touch it anymore. That's my that's my approach to the chat in Restream. And uh yeah, so now I'm going to get going to the gallery. It's pretty late. I'm getting there for the like last hour, but I just wanted to get the chat started because I know it's usually like 30 minutes until like people show up. And also this is not the usual time I stream. Like I'm a night owl. So I'm just going to walk and I'm actually really thirsty. So I'm already seeing some art people. Wait, uh wait, okay. Input van camera back ultra wide. All right. What? Shit. Oh, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Okay. No, no cursing, no cursing. No cursing. Okay. You know what happened? Let me like, those are the artsy people. Uh, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the front camera. And you know what I have here? Like, bro, I'm having a walking podcast with an audio interface. It's actually probably never ever been done before. This is a historic moment and people are shocked. But that's what you need on the internet. And what happens? Maybe there is a reason people are not doing this because like I keep turning the knobs and then like it's actually dangerous because it's very loud. So but I think we'll get used to it. It's like going to be a 5 minute walk and then I'm going to critique the art. But I was kind of nervous from listening to music on the road. I always get nervous from it. Okay, the idea is to put it in the bag and not have to carry the audio interface without it turning any knobs that shouldn't be turned. So, shit. Sometimes I'm scared when I'm turning back because I found the mute button on the microphone. It's here. Should I? My gear is the usual. I also have to watch. By the way, you see, it turned up again. Why? One, two, one, two, one, two. Okay. Yeah. One, one, one. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Okay. I will put it on its butt so that all the buttons are like not touching anything. The buttons are very sensitive. Okay, so now it's like that. I don't know if you saw anything, but oh, and then the next thing. the next thing I'm gonna do is like look at the directions. Um, it's happening again. You know why? Because I think it's one button in particular. Mm, no, there is a reason that people don't do this. Okay, but it's working out. It's working out. Is it working out though? Oh, I have to secure it more and be more. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Directions. We can get to the directions. Um, so it's called the Joseph Klibansky. This is how you write his name. Mm. Best one, right. This is my invitation. I was supposed to come at 11 and it's free and it's 3 p.m. Um, but it's closed at 4. At least I'm here before closing, you know? I wish I could just mount this to something, this microphone. Wouldn't that be nice? But we're almost there. Okay. I just have to go straight, I think. Just go straight. Mm. Yeah, and my plan on this stream is to be talking, you know, not just about art for art's sake, because that's not how I roll. Like, I want to know, how did you get the clout? Do anything for clout, you know? Because as an artist, I find that art marketing is its whole separate thing. And as an artist who has not been heard or has been heard at a very small scale, my identity as an artist is not very stable. Let me check if I'm streaming correctly. Okay, YouTube is good. Kick is good. Should I do a mic check? I'd prefer not to, but you do have to do one. I'll do one on YouTube. I look myself up, I check that there is sound, and then we go. Oh no, we are going in the meantime. I can walk. Wanna. I just search for myself in the search, and then I come up, yay! And I'm live. I'm live. Myself up, I check that there is sound, and then we go. Oh no, we are going in the meantime. I can walk. Okay. Sound is good. Sound is pretty good. Okay. I need to stop this because I don't want to consume more battery. Okay. So yeah, as somebody who has had this experience of, so like my art is talking, my art is like just chatting and partly like getting distracted by things happening while I'm doing it, and like process optimization. I don't know, my art is just like very similar to hanging out, you know? So like I could just like hang out with my friends and not call it art. Okay, my thoughts are kind of disjointed from all the producing I was doing, but I want to like have the audience rooted in my journey, and that's why I have to start streaming before I go to I have to storyboard out the thing. Like I'm going to the gallery, I'm walking, leg shot, and then at the gallery, looking at like the most expensive pieces, the cheapest pieces, and like what I really would want to do is kind of an analysis of his social media strategy. Because this artist is a lot like Banksy. I also did one on Banksy, like on one of his exhibitions. That was my first YouTube video, actually. critiquing that one. I don't really know when I'm going to see the studio. So, and I also don't know if I'll get shit for like obviously making content. I feel like a podcast mic hits different. It's a different trigger, and it's not a podcast mic. This is like a performance mic, and that's what this is. Okay, it works. It's working. Hmm. This might be it. I see a little red. Do you see that? Wait, I'm not gonna show the chat window on stream for a sec because there aren't comments as of yet. And also I'm planning to read the comments like I don't know, now it's a really I don't wanna like it's really difficult. I should maybe start streaming from the Kik app and not from like a third party app. But that should be the background, the red thing. Let me check if we are at the right place. We might be, actually. Let's just walk in. I think it's okay. I think it's okay to do a podcast. And all men went like this to me. This is it. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna turn my camera around so you can see stuff. Maybe they are not gonna let me film. That could be. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take out the tripod and just go. I don't know if it's helping anybody, like that I wouldn't have a tripod, but like I just have. I don't know. Tripod triggers people. I don't know what mics do, what reaction the audience will have to it. But okay, let's go. Back ultra wide. Joseph Klibansky, the Superman drop.
Ja, dan is dat prima. Ja, zeker als je het zelf doet. Nou, ik denk dat niet.
Okay. This is a good background. I don't know if I should be stepping into it. If this is like an interactive, immersive experience. Is this like a room? Bro, I don't know. That one costs 75K. The Guardian of Hope. I don't even really want to go. I don't even really want to go close to it. But let's just have it in frame like that. Okay. So I actually don't have that many things to say about this art. Like with Banksy, when I was reviewing that, and I had much to say about that one. Although I was like then with somebody and not solo. Um, I think the difference is that like they there were really telling the history of Banksy, and it wasn't quite like a gallery as much like as an exhibition and the full experience. Oh yeah. So what points did we want to hit in this podcast? We want to see the most expensive piece, the cheapest piece, and we want to theorize about how they achieve reach. How did he get 1 million followers? How did he peak? I'm coming into this like dry, like I did not do research for on purpose. Okay, I'm going to now. So there is an inversion here, and I've seen this piece in another color. Hmm. So the artist is very. This drop is like centered around the color blue, like a soft sky blue, and also like this drip. I think that's like connected to the story of Superman, and that is where this color is coming from. It's quite iconic. It's supposed to be like, I guess, hey Vaders, how you doing? You're back. I'm now doing something. I'm not just sitting at home. Um, so we are at an art gallery in Naarden, which is like the richest part of the Netherlands, and we are looking at the art. This is like by an artist that like I saw an ad for on. Uh, I really want to show you more. Let me just. Yeah. So now I'm trying to critique the art, but I'm finding. Okay, we have some text here because I wanted some context. For the first time in my life, I didn't have that much to say, which is crazy. Front ultra wide camera. Is this wider than the other one? Do you see more? Front camera or just front ultra wide? Yeah, front ultra wide is better, right? Okay. I'm going to read whatever is behind me and then we'll have like some context about this drop. So I think first I almost didn't want to come here. Okay, this should be the background. Actually, this one's the most iconic. This shows that like I'm doing something. And it's by the way huge. It's like almost as tall as I am. Okay. So reading up. Superman X Klibansky. So, this like yes, this connection to like a huge brand, I think is very dangerous for an artist. And first I didn't want to come. I was like, is this some stupid Marvel thing? Is this like proper art? And I think it's like a it's a hybrid situation here. We are seeing a corporatization of the arts. And like I'm supporting it. As you know, I'm a complete sellout as an artist, but that is my value. So I'm actually consistent and I have integrity because I'm in alignment with my. Okay, let me just like read up what the context about this exhibition. Okay. In this special collaboration, we'll do it like that. In this special collaboration, Joseph Klibansky pays tribute to one of the most iconic figures in modern mythology, Superman. By merging his distinctive visual language with the universal themes of hope, strength, heroism, and a new interpretation emerges bold, contemporary, and forward looking. Created in partnership with Warner Bros. Discovery, this body of work bridges the world of contemporary art and global pop culture. It forms a dialogue between imagination and collective memory. For Klibansky, Superman is more than a hero. It is a symbol that transcends generations in these works. That symbol is reimagined through his optimistic and futuristic lens. This collection marks the beginning of a broader series of collaborations where iconic narratives are continuously reinterpreted through a distinct artistic voice. I should do one. I'll be Maybe like in 2 3 years, I think I'll have enough cloud to do. Yeah, but how do you get to? Wait, I have to show you the price tag because it's crazy that like Vader is like, do you like art? Is this like, how do you feel about this? I know it's like a lot. This is niche, bro. It's niche. Um, I'm gonna, okay, front camera, uh, not front camera, back ultra wide. Okay, so this one, how do you get to selling something for 75K? That's where I wanna be at, right? I think that like a lot of it is Instagram, and just like scale digitally. I have 15 followers, so we are counting the days. So here, like, it's also tapping into history, but it's merging the collabs, sellout colors, and like and it's got this kryptonite. All the blue and the material is referencing the largest, the most iconic themes from the Superman franchise. So actually, this is supposed to feel like an alien material. And then I feel like the rest, it's kind of referencing just like human history and like sciences and progression. I feel like these parts are there so that it's not full on Superman because that wouldn't sell. Like it's gotta be a little what it is doing. It's taking, let's say, it's taking a color, taking like three different motifs from the franchise: a color, a material, an alien feeling material, and what else? I don't know the third thing, but I'm sure there is a third thing it's taking. The cape. We see a cape there. Now I just now realize there is a cape. Look, back camera, back ultra wide. Mm, that's like actually a cape. And I didn't know what, like, it's almost like blending in with the cloud. Okay, let's look at some pieces and let's look at how much he is able to sell them for. So this one, 2.5K. Um, I'm gonna say now, like, I'm just going to go on the record that I will not buy this one. And I would not even if I had 3K to spare. This, I'm not into it. I feel like the material, the white material, it's looking kind of cheap. And if you want to display something like in your home as art, you want it to be looking as much as it costs. Like, okay, this is 12K, 9 to 12K. And it's the icon. Yeah, they've borrowed so much from the brand. It's like so on topic. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. Okay, let's look at the other room. Let's look at more stuff, right? Let's go. Is it made from gold? Like it should be for this much. It's probably not. Um, but it's interesting. I think it might be coated with gold because it looks really good. This one is 4K. Wow, I love the mirrors here. Back ultra wide. This is the kind of exhibition I like. Okay. Yeah, so I think they wouldn't fill it up with gold. Like this much gold would be, just too much. I think there is like a thin coating on it. The white material, I have to say, I'm not a fan of it. But what it could be, I don't know, but it's just giving like a little bit cheap. But this one is like more detailed actually than the last one. Okay, and it is also vibe because it's like an astronaut suit. Like you do expect a plasticky material. Is this the same one? This is smaller. Same one but smaller. This really shows that this is for like consumers. Trippy. Yeah. That's the vibe I want. I think in my own gallery there will definitely need to be mirrors. And I kind of want to of course record the audience and make them part of it. So like maybe display the recording so the audience sees it. Here we see like a little bit of a Nirvana style situation there that actually makes it like a higher level of art, you know, if you're showing genitals. And like I think this is an example of front ultraviolet camera. Could I have like a glass of water or also like what else is there? Like what are the options?
I have coffee, tea, but just plain water.
No, okay, then
Only a creamy water.
maybe then like do you have decaf coffee? Okay. Um and the tea is hot. Okay. Um I think I'll do tea. Or do you have just milk? Like cold milk? Okay.
Ja, en kort paard.
Cold milk.
Je weet wat het is? Ik heb een flauwe blokje.
We have a drink. Thank you so much. Right. Mm.
Ja, doe dat. Eerst. Hij doet het serieus tegelijk. Ja.
Oké. Nou, dus nu hebben we de Superman tentoonstelling. Ja. En, bro, the cars here. Let me just like uh look, bro. And they're just the cars here are crazy. We just like casually have a Porsche. Two Porsches come by. Free. Okay. Let me. Yeah, it's complimentary. Yeah, if you are selling stuff for like 75, if you're selling stuff for 75K and then like asking people to pay for milk, like you've got your priorities not straight, you know? Like yeah, and actually that's like I think the way life works that like if you have more money, like things just become free. And like if you frequent if like your habitus is close to those places, you know? Okay, let's look at this one. So it's also borrowing from like the brand of Disney, which seems like unrelated, but it is the same in terms of it's like drawing a parallel between like huge brands and how they are usually not like in Chanel is also there. I think he was like, if I'm already selling out, like I should go all the way. And like more power to him, you know? That's true. I don't know. It's all true. Yeah. Yeah. So I think, yeah, a lot of it is like becoming wealthy is also about like a mindset shift, you know, and like a certain habitus and like tendencies and like feeling comfortable in places. Yeah. Okay. I do a 360. I should put down this milk because it's. I should put down the milk because it's not looking good in the shot. I just sit down and drink it. Interesting. Okay, this background is also not bad. I'm loving this shot, but like I laid my baby hairs. Mm. Readers, like what time is it with you? Like I think usually we meet like when I stream like really late. What made you come to the museum? Just something to do? Well, I saw an ad on Instagram and like it knows what I like. The algorithm knows me. So, and it seemed interesting. I was looking for another place like be critiquing the art. So, yeah, I kind of want to make like a series about it. What made me oh, let me think deeper about why I'm here. I guess because like so this is my art talking into a microphone like talking. So but I consider myself an artist, which is not usual for people who like just talk. Um, so I'm looking at other artists and how they do marketing in order for me to kind of draw a parallel to that in my own life and like figure out how like I can do the same things in like my own medium. Yeah, but like sometimes I used to make paintings, but like this is more like concept art. And you know, paintings maybe are not that complicated. Concept art is really where it's at. And yeah, like maybe one has like a large audience, but are they using it to have like artifacts of their life that they're selling for 75K? I think that's something that's like in range for more creators who it's more about like know-how than like there being any actual limit, and that is art. When you're calling something art, you can put any price tag on it and it's not ridiculous. Even if it is, like somebody will pay it, and if not, you can still like say that that is the value of it. It's 2 p.m., just finished work early today, just chilling. Nice. Okay. 2 p.m. That's like an early day and it's Friday. Bro, like I work remotely. I'm an AI engineer, like by like my real work. And like I usually don't stream in the daytime. I usually like live stream in the weekends or like late. But now, like this is when the gallery was open. So like I'm gonna have to like go work in a cafe or something later and like catch up. Yeah, it's kind of small. And I came a long way. I like traveled 1 hour for this. So I am thinking that it is. mm, it was kind of quick. It was like 4 room or like okay, it is 4 rooms. I don't know. I think it might be more so something for consumers. You know, this is really for people like chilling here, picking something to buy, and then and maybe not like a place to make a 3 hour case study on like what is art, like this is not like a public screening. This is like yeah, this is for buyers, I guess. And intention is the intention of this gallery is also to sell. That's what it feels like. And I think like when I've had like some artist friends, they were like, "Oh, I just really don't like when like art is about what would look good like in a rich person's living room." And I'm just like, and she's more into like public art, that people go to see in museums. This is about like what would look good in a rich person's living room. And like I'm standing for that because that's important. We want their living room to have good art. And like there is nothing wrong with that. And I think also like some of the most interesting pieces like come out of that. And like why would because something is like not anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm thinking about maybe coming back tomorrow and just like hanging out here because I think tomorrow is like a bigger day. Today is like the pre-day. And tomorrow I also have like a plane ticket, but I thought that if this was interesting then I wouldn't leave. But like yeah, I keep like once I buy like a flex plane ticket, it's once I buy like a flex plane ticket, I will just keep on flexing it and keep on like delaying it, it seems. Okay, let's drink up and then let's like look at the last room of art. Mm, okay, I have a favorite, I think. I feel like it's probably, that observation. Wait. Yeah, I don't buy art. Wait, let me show it on stream or chat. Um, front was the right. Okay, it had on the stream. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I would buy art for my home. Not into it. Okay, you are like a utilitarian. I think I also don't have much. It's kind of just the things that I need. But like my mom is crazy. She's like making random art all the time and she cannot stop herself. Mm, I don't know. I think if I had more space, then I would like be putting art in, or like maybe I would need some posters. I don't know. My room isn't really a nice place to be. It like, and it's so messy all the time. If I put in like more things, I think the art that could be like utilitarian art that also has use, but kind of art is defined by like not having use, you know? I'm more of just practical. I wish I was artistic. Well, mm, being artistic is really like a very straightforward choice to make. It's like, you just are an artist when you say I'm an artist. You declare it and then it is true. So really a separation of like with art is really just about having, interest in art and then you are into art and that's like it. Yeah, I guess it's about like time spent. And it does have like kind of a barrier to entry in some ways, I think. Does it? Like, I don't know. How do all these, like, I haven't even seen people like this before. Like, they look different. Just like elevated. Everything is like basic in their outfits, but it's all elevated. Mm. I like this shot. Okay. I think the one that I would get, maybe you saw like the big blue one. Um, it was, yeah, there is a huge one, but there is like a smaller one of it. Like maybe you see it there. That one that looks really cute. It's like, how many is it? Looks like 4K from here. That one's worth it actually for 4K. I will say that. Like the reason that I would not have that, okay, it looks cool. The reason I would not have it is like the brand of Superman. Like that, I think puts off a lot of people while also draws in an audience. When you are starting to, when you have a collab with a brand that is like Superman, that is like punching out these free segment storylines that have been chewed on since the beginning of time and like making these mainstream blockbusters, you are drawing in an audience that is actually the common people. So like it's strange, like the distance between the pricing and the topic of the exhibition and the target audience of Superman itself, like as a comic, as a franchise. So really the way it's doing it, it's like by casting an extremely wide net and then just like kind of selecting for the top within that. So using that reach to sell that reach that he has to a million people and like maybe even a billion by like means of this collab to have like 10 to 20 pieces or I don't know how many pieces he's selling, I guess not just the ones out here. And a lot of them look like they could be like, you know, made in mass, like multiple, like there are other ones of them. Like for example, the prints, they can kind of just be redone, right? You can print as many as you want. So there is also that question. But if you can print as many as you want, then you cannot sell it an image for 2K. So there is also an element of scarcity, engineered scarcity, that the artist is using to keep his prices in alignment with being kind of a high class artist and like drawing this wealthy audience. Mm. Okay, I still didn't drink the milk. And I kind of just wanted to do like a stream that is not so, not just me talking, where we have like something to remark upon. Mm. Okay, let's hit it. Let's hit it. The, mm. You know what? Which one I'm thinking about? Maybe I don't have to stand up. Uh, I think I'm having the comments in. Oh, you were watching the World Cup with friends. So nice. Bro, don't like worry about it. You need to be like living your life. And like I think yesterday I didn't even have like a normal stream. Yesterday I had like a very experimental stream because wait, on, I just do it like this. Then we are better. So yesterday was a very experimental stream because I think we might have been watching the same thing because it was Mexico versus South Africa, right? Okay, I'm gonna go because I think I'm annoying people. Like I have to be focused on the art pieces we are looking at and like be rooted in the topic while we are here. Okay, let's look at this one. Yeah, so I was just out and I was just like, how am I able to do it there? It really wasn't a good stream. So like you didn't miss much because I don't know how clavicular streams like when he's going out, you know. He does it so well. Like it's hard to do. Especially like I'm in a place where this is not normal. I've never seen anybody do. I'm a first adopter, so I'm figuring it out all. Mm, okay, it's 4K, 4.5. I knew it. I knew it looked like 4K. This is cute. So I guess this is supposed to be like a kryptonite, but it's not enough for it to look like a kryptonite. It also has to say Superman to be branded. I feel that like yeah, all art that I'm critiquing is critiqued from the point of view of art marketing and how and how that pipeline works and how they are able to do this because like Vader, like we if we do something like this, like make a little teddy bear with a genital, with like a prominent genital, like is that going to work out for us? I don't know. Probably not. So like how does Joseph Klibansky manage? Yeah, there is also one in blue. 3.5K. 3.5K. I prefer this color. Yeah, so I'm actually definitely not. Yeah, watch that. Yeah, oh my god, it was so nice. And also like the crowds that come out to football games, like usually like when I go out, sometimes like I'm like, why am I here with these people? But then like at the football game, it was just everybody was cool. And a lot of South Africans. It was full of white South Africans. Like, you know, because I don't know. And our table was just full of them. Okay. Let me and like later, like something I maybe want to ask you is like I don't know, like maybe if you rewatch the stream you will see that it's not good. And like I don't know. I feel like clavicular how does he fucking do it? Because if you start like now I'm streaming at a gallery and they can see that like I'm filming myself and like the microphone makes that very obvious. But at the same time, yeah, so here I'm kind of they haven't said anything yet. I think it also like looks more serious and like it's a good thing for the artist to be streamed. So if like they react in a harsh way, that might also be like counter. Bro, I love this one. Mm, wait, there is a comment. Definitely not. Oh, sometimes like I don't see the comments and like then I see them later and I'm just like, oh, what was the context? Who were you rooting for? Which football team? Mexico or South Africa? Like we had one Mexican and the rest of us was like South African. So we were just like, fuck this one, fuck that one. And then we're just telling everybody to like, we're just like, shut up. Because yeah, I started streaming and then like my friends started talking about really they started making terrible jokes. And I'm just like, I can't believe this. That like I'm the one that is being I okay, so I love this one. It took me a while to spot it. You were rooting for Mexico. Okay, good. Like some of my friends would approve. Yeah, so it seems what I'm loving about this one is the color. And it is kind of moving away from the Superman brand. But it there are some things stay consistent. Like if you go deep into it, like you can see the shine. This is supposed to also be an alien material. And we're seeing some of the same symbolism as we saw like on the blue kryptonite paper. It's actually the very same one. This is like a modification of that one. Less alien material, gold instead of blue. Yeah, it's like a slight adapt. Okay, but this one, I don't know what hits me about this one. Okay, I think it's the face. So what we see is like one. I want to point, but I don't have that many hands. Okay, so what we see here, I don't know, it's using the Disney brand again. Bro, like, how is Superman connected to Disney? This is giving, we're back to giving Alien. I don't know, my commentary is not, you see, that's a like. That's a like right there. It's like embracing that this is like that reach. You've given up some of your identity as an artist and your values for this, and it's worth it. These lips whisper love. There is some text. I'm always telling my mom not to put text in her paintings because I'm not going to be like able to sell it. Um, but like it seems like I could sell it probably still. Hi, can I interview you for my podcast? For my podcast?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Uh, really? Okay. Front camera ultra wide.
In Dutch, in English, German.
In English. My audience is English. Okay, so we are here and somebody has like agreed to be interviewed. What made you like? How did you end up here?
Pooh, I got invited. I just follow him for a long time already. So, and I like to see what's happening.
Okay, like so you've known Joe Klabinski or like you've followed his art before?
For a long time already. I'm from the near. Work in art. I also buy art for collectors. I'm like the shopping guy for them in between international. So
Okay,
I just came to look and I like this kind of stuff.
yeah, it's nice to look at. So like you are deep in the art world. Okay,
Yes.
okay. You are my first interviewed person, so I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, how
Okay.
do you think it's going so
It's
far?
going good. It's going good. Okay.
You have to interview me. Huh?
Yeah, sometimes I forget. I just keep talking. Okay, true, true, true. Um, which one's your favorite piece here?
Oh, I don't know. I think the Superman thing, the rock, actually, the blue rock,
Yeah.
is nice because of the Superman thought and the idea behind it, the kryptonite, and yeah, that's part.
Yeah. That's also like one of my favorites too. And the little one is very cute. It would look nice in a rich person's apartment.
In a rich person or in your apartment. And I also like the bear very much because it's very easy to identify. It's very commercial.
Bear- The bear with the little genital, like that's well. So the identification of it is like the little genitalia, or like where is it coming from? The bear.
I think it's very commercial idea. It's good for an artist to have something people like, people can buy,
Yeah.
give away. It's cute, signature. So
It's different than a regular bear. So
it's not so different, and that's a trick. If you look at people like Jeff Koons and Kaos and other artists, they all have a thing like this.
yeah,
It works for them. Even tattoo artists like Henk Schiefmacher created a small figure which is recognizable by people. It's commercial. You can make it simple, and it's what people want. If it's complicated, people don't want it.
facts.
Money business, very good.
Yeah. I really see that in this exhibition that it's like merging the money business with the art business. Yeah.
It all has to do with the money. The buyers want to show what they spent. And that's the kind of audience. It's the people who drive in expensive cars, drive expensive, wear expensive clothes. It's not subtle.
It's not.
The audience is not subtle.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering about. Like, how was he able to cultivate like this audience that would like buy something for 30K? Like, how does one go about that?
It's a build up from 20 years back. He also derived from this scene of people. He has his customers in it. He knows how to identify how people want to identify it, iconology behind it. So if you see these two kids walked away, they don't make their money themselves. They probably have a rich daddy, and that's where it comes from. And they love the Ferrari logo and the Porsche logo, and so it's a market.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Huh. So he is of this world. He like knows, he understands the customer, and he like creates, he thinks about the way it will be used, passed on, recognized. And okay.
It's his audience. It's his people. Hmm? And he knows how to. It's like it's not always about. Let's say it nicely. It's not always about originality. It's about communication. All art is about communication. It's not so much about originality because everything's been done already 15 times. If you look well, it doesn't mean you succeed. But if you succeed in a nice communication, if people want to buy this stuff for a lot of money, no matter what it's made of, then I think the communication is successful. Then you successful as an artist.
Yeah.
Right?
If you can sell, you're a successful artist. That's how it works.
Question and answer kind of thing. The product is the question, the answer is the buy.
Oh, okay. That's like, so an artist kind of needs outside confirmation of their art so that to verify them as an artist kind of.
Yeah, it's like the fallen tree in the jungle. If nobody hears it, is it fallen? So if an artist doesn't have an audience, is it an artist?
That's so true. That's so true. Okay, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. Do you want to, I don't know if you don't wanna maybe share like your plug your thing or like your name if you wanna share with the audience. If not, also okay.
My name is Maurice Pluscan. You can
Okay.
find me on Instagram.
Nice. Thank you so much. Have
Have a nice day.
a nice day. So exciting. We had our first interview. Um, I think I should do more interviews because it was really like refreshing not to just like hear myself talk and like have an insight, have somebody like confirm. This is like the whole thesis of my channel, that I have been an artist without an audience. And maybe that makes me not an artist or previously. Now, maybe Vader, you're still here. Now I have one viewer. I'm gonna take a screenshot. No, I'm not. But um because it might disturb the stream. But the point is, you as an artist have to live in this world. It's communication, and the confirmation is the consumption. Like I'm confirmed by now Vader's potentially still watching me. I'm confirmed as a live streamer. I exist. If nobody's watching this, it's a recording, right? So this makes it real. And I'm so happy that like, and I'm so grateful for like having had this experience of like even this reach of like 1 to 5 people like watching my live streams. It makes it exist. Before, when it was like my first 7 episodes, when I was just streaming on Twitch and YouTube and it had no findability, even though like it was a live guide to live streaming, was I really live streaming? Maybe not. And I was, but like it's not the same. Anyways, it was, and it's okay. So I think it's just such a rich place. Like sometimes I would want to chat to people, and I am curious, like about who shows up here. I don't want to be too much, but I think that like when I make eye contact or like something happens, then like I can just like ask. So these are like, bye. And we plugged him, and like I tried to find his Instagram and put it like in the bio, and maybe like, oh shit, like I should have sent it to him, or like I should have shared like how he can find this one, and maybe I can make like a short of this and like share it with him so he can also use it as content. Bro, like now my eyes have opened in a big way. And a microphone like this, it's not low key, but like if you're allowed to film somewhere, it also attracts people who have something to say. And Yeah, just like doing this is such a different experience than passively going to a gallery. I feel like I've struck gold, bro. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Okay. So let's look at what he mentioned specifically. Let's do back camera. This. These are the iconic little things he has that he can sell. Okay. The exhibition is going to like close soon, so I'm going to drink another milk, and then we go. I think we might come back to. Hi, can I have another milk? Thank you. My viewers were surprised that it's like free, that it's just complimentary.
Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Travel the world and seven seas. Everybody's want to use you. Some wanna be used by you. Bro, this is such a good song for like art marketing undertones. Back camera, back ultra wide. We're back here at my favorite thing. This is something, and another thing he said is that like all art, no art is original, of course. So we will like steal this one on one, except the thing in the middle. I should be in the middle, and then my like audience around me, like with the mirrors. So there is one of me, and there is many of my audiences, even if there is only one because of the mirrors. So we've been inspired. Front camera, ultra wide. Okay, I sit down, I'll drink the milk, and then I think I'm going back. And I'm also gonna stream on the way back, just like on the journey. Yeah, so this was his favorite piece. He said, okay, yeah, so now I'm learning. I have to put the milk down again. It's so. Like, I'm just really happy that, like, I feel like I changed during this episode, you know? I feel I feel like my style as a streamer has changed. You know, I was very committed to doing a solo podcast, but my eyes have been opened. And part of my concept for this is that I want to be learning like in public and be changing in public so that like I can share it with my audience, you know? And I feel like I would learn so much from like, I don't know if I would watch myself live stream more than for research, but I would watch the YouTube videos made from it afterwards, and I'd be the wiser. Okay, I think. Okay. Yeah, I've run out of things to say. I need to chill. I'm doing too much. Mm, okay, yeah, now I'm going to like not be talking and I'm going to be just drinking milk. By the way, this is going to be our stand for the phone to hold it up. It's 4K, 4K tripod. Would be nice if in the background there was some art, but you can't always get what you want. You know, I could sit in a way that like the Superman sign would be in the back. And like as an artist, it's also a great strategy for me because now I don't know, I've talked to somebody who is in the art market and he's dealing art. You have to be kind of this world to sell to this world. I am not of this world, but I am not of any world. I don't belong anywhere, you know? You don't know, but maybe like you have, I think it kind of comes through like just in the way that I speak and the things I speak about that like I guess I'm like maybe deeply alone in the world in like how I in the things I care about. I guess yeah, so because of that and because of I'm not from any world, that's why I can choose which world I want to be in. Because if I don't belong anywhere, I might as well not belong at the top. So that's kind of my thinking. And this is a world that I would accept. I think it's so the kind of world I want to live in is where milk is just free and complimentary. Yeah. And this whole exhibition is free or this gallery visit because that's not how they monetize by tickets. They of course monetize by selling the stuff. Yeah, about the World Cup, I've had some things to say that I didn't want to say before because I was. Oh, bro, I saw somebody else that I could have interviewed, but like he's already away. Like shit. I did not. I don't. I'm new to this, but I feel like yeah. I think that people are thinking, oh, there is a microphone. Is this something that like I can collaborate in? But they don't want to ask because of course, I'm like they can see that I'm super deep into my world, like Umana's world, and like maybe they yeah. It seems like I'm really having fun by myself. So I guess they don't want to like be intruding on it. So I really have to be like picking up the signs and kind of and being like also subtle about it. Hi. Hi. Hi.
What do I say?
Sorry. Can I interview for my podcast?
Why not?
Okay. I only have one mic, so we'll have to be switching.
Okay,
Like I
okay.
will, I will hold it for you. How did you like end up here?
Yeah, it's really good, and I think you have really nice wax, and it's really amazing in here. With the wax that I see here, it's really like fantastic.
Which one's your favorite piece?
I'll go for this one, the blue, like
Try to a little bit
yeah, like
closer.
the blue, like much more
The
like
kryptonite.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's really dope with the frost, and the whole thing is really dope, and it's
Though
crazy. Yeah.
you often enjoy art. You're an
Yeah,
artist.
yeah, I really am an art fan. So I really like explore with art and anything about art. Like it's really everything about art. I'm interested. Yeah.
How did this begin with you? Like, how did you start having an eye for art?
Me myself, I start when I was young. I did like art in school, so I know a few couple stuff when it comes to detailing, like the detail of art. I know a few couple stuff, so I'm really like much more detail when I come to an art gallery or something like that. So I look for those details. When I see it and it's so perfect, I see like wow, it's interesting. Yeah, yeah.
So you can like appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really appreciate it, Like me myself, I can do a couple of art, maybe like a naked woman. Sorry for my yeah.
A lot of art is naked
Yeah,
women.
yeah, that's the start. Yeah. Sometimes that's your dream, like yeah, to put a naked woman in your dream. But yeah, but it's cool. It's cool. Yeah. So
I can tell by the glasses that like you have style.
oh thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, thanks very much. And I really appreciate your time also.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you for
Bye.
coming on the pod. Oh, do you want to like share with the audience? Like I have a small audience. But do
Mhm.
you want to share with them your Instagram or like how they can? I don't know. Maybe you're not
For
public
my
or
IG, I would say like BQ me.
can you just type it in the chat?
Uh, okay, let me.
Okay, nice. I'll maybe like I don't know. Maybe I'll make short and then I can send it over.
No problem. Then maybe
Okay.
I can add you up also. What's your name?
Yeah.
Like, right?
Yeah. It's Uvana. Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
We'll need a dot. Yes, that's me.
Oh, okay. So I'll follow up then. Probably, yeah.
And do you often come to places like this? Like how? What is like your source for figuring out about this?
Mostly on the internet. Like, yeah, mostly on the internet. Yeah.
I saw like an Instagram ad for this. Is that also you?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I saw it also, yeah.
Nice. They have good targeting. Okay.
Thanks for Instagram.
Okay. Thank you so much. And I see your Instagram. Okay. I'm not the best interviewer of us yet, but we're getting there. Bro, actually I'm a terrible interviewer. Oh no. Because with the other guy, I was just like, he was like, "How is it going?" And I was just like, and he's like, "You're the one who's supposed to be asking the question." And I was like, "Oh shit, I should be asking questions." Like that's the format. Yeah. So some people, of course, really enjoy it. I'm enjoying it, doing it. This is fun. This is like good for everybody. Me doing this. Okay, I think it's time to leave. We will go out with a bang, with another shot of the prime pieces. You know what I should be doing? I should be taking pictures of myself, like that are look good because I don't look good right now. These headphones are not saving my hair. They are not doing anything for me. Okay, and I should be like more subtle with Instagram. Like I should be more subtle about the plugs somehow with the people. I don't know. Like I shouldn't put too much of a tone on it because they are not, they are not public people. So this might not be good for them. I don't know, but they are kind of. I'm like I have one viewer, bro. So like this is nothing to worry about, in a way. Um, mm, maybe I try to. I don't know. Maybe I will like get the rejection I feel, but maybe I should just ask. And we will do one more shot of the cave one. Like I have to come back tomorrow just to take pictures of myself. This would be a good spot. And I should do my hair and maybe what kind of outfit would look good with this? That's a question. And what kind of pose? Because we do need a thumbnail. But I don't care about pictures. I don't care about short form. I don't even care about looking good. I do care, but like, okay. So we are ready to go. This is great background. This is what I should have in my room, in the back of my rooms. This was my idea. My first idea when I set up a green screen was that. Oh yeah, and something else I'm worrying about with the podcast is like how much can you hear, right? Like maybe you don't hear it when it's there, the microphone. So I try to like push it up, but like when sometimes people try to hold it, it's I'm monitoring it, but they are not monitoring it. So it's like headphones. So like it's not always intuitive, like how close you have to be